You know what? This weekend was Peaches to Beaches. Y'all should have went. Y'all would have had fun. But I want to tell you something. It doesn't have to be scorching hot outside to get sunburned. And we're not talking about like the sunburn, the itchy, ouchy kind. We're talking about the kind where you don't know it till someone says you're a little burnt and you don't hardly feel it some. But pointing, um, they had a lot of good stuff there, and it's this weekend every March. Mark your calendars, don't miss it. And then every time a event comes up that you say you want to go to, check what they're doing first, because I have seen men and women go to events and they'll be like, I'm going to this event. Get there and find out, whoops, wasn't what I thought it was. I got to get out of here, and they get stuck into something. There are people out there that get that way and they feel bad because they can't go nowhere. They got stuck in the middle of something. Fill this out, fill that out. And you're like, oops, what was I into? Find out first. When you hear certain names attached to the event, you might want to skip out on it, because then you don't have to feel obligated to do something you're scared to do because you only went for one reason only. And that's how it goes. People that do that mess. In an event like we say today, whether you're having a baby or somebody else is, if it's your responsibility to be one of the gift givers of the baby, they got a lot of stuff there for that too. They got a lot of stuff for everybody. Don't think it's a one-time thing or a one-person thing or whatever. Anybody can get involved in it. I didn't get everything I might have wanted this time, but next time I will. And if somebody can tell me in this world where in Georgia they're going to do, and I love this stuff. I love it to death. Homemade pork skins. I love them to death. But I saw some today, but everybody was talking about, oh, I want to get something to eat somewhere else. That would have been a snack. But I just let it go because, they want to go. But you know what I did? Felt bad about it. But it's not so bad that I can't say one day I will. But I know it's not a good idea to love those things so much, the homemade ones. The ones that you see a man and a woman or a man getting a big old, let's see what we call it, cauldron. I might call it cauldron of grease, and getting the actual things, put them in the cauldron of grease, and then put the orange seasoning on it, which is the barbecue flavoring and all. That's mine. The ones without the seasoning, they're good too, but the ones with seasoning is a little better. But it's not. It's that flavor of the way they're cooked and the seasoning on it. Oh, they are so good to me, and I love them. But I gotta learn. You gotta back off on some things once in a while. They had canned goods there. For those of y'all that don't know what that is, and I'm gonna tell you, but those that do know, y'all missed out on some good canned goods. They had even some cowboy candy. Do y'all know about cowboy candy? If y'all do, then y'all gonna say, cowboy candy? Why didn't you tell me? I didn't know they had it there. I saw that. And it's good. It's good. You got to learn to appreciate what's in it. And if you can love it, and they said they canned it in them jars. It says on the thing last year, but on the 7th month of last year, I don't have a problem as long as it's fresh. But that's just so fresh. It's like, that's so good. But anyway, y'all should have went. Make your a situation to do so. Meaning, make sure next time they have it, you go. You really don't have to just go for that. You could go to these towns that they had it in just for see what's down there. Like but go like there's Baxley, Georgia, Hazelhurst, Georgia. It goes into other. Even I think it goes all the way to Jessup, Georgia. It goes into some places. If I ever say any names of places and it's your place, and you say, yes, he said name my place. Well, I'm glad I did, but anyway, I just thought to tell y'all how I felt about it for a little bit. Some of these are going to be long, some are going to be short. But please do me a favor. Go and like, subscribe, share on the podcast channels or apps or whatever you call them, and go to YouTube and look them up. Look for The Rick Burgess Show and Bubba on the Lake. Now, those of y'all might think, is that Rick and Bubba from The Rick and Bubba Show? Yes, it is. They have their own. One has a podcast, one has a everyday show, except for Saturday and Sunday. But Bubba on the Lake was originally supposed to be a once a week deal, one day every week. But I think he got to where he started getting some good feedback after the first episode, till he had to do another one, and then it made up for what he was going through. Well, it made up. It's like saying, "Hey, I'm only supposed to be doing one, but I'll do more if I get popular." Well, I guess you're getting popular because you did another one. You did one last week, and then you did one today, so you're getting good at it. But just listen to them. I mean, you'll like it. I didn't think I would like them too, because I was so into the Rick and Bubba Show, and I met them before, and they're nice guys, and I really do. I've never regretted the once or twice I met them. I met Rick and Bubba the first time they came to my county. It was back when they had the whole gang with them. It was still Rick and Bubba Show. Then later on, Rick came down with the Man Church, and me and my wife saw him, and we got a blessing out of it. I mean, Rick knows what he's doing about God and Jesus. That's really a solid man for it, for God and Jesus, and I applaud him for what he's doing. I hope he keeps going at it and never gives up. The only thing I think that should stop him with the ministry is if he goes to meet the Maker himself, God and Jesus, go meet them. Then you can say, well, he did his job right. But then, now Bubba, he's a good man too, and I like the fact that Bubba's trying to get back at. Bubba got to missing what it was. Bubba got to missing all the stuff he used to do with Rick, but he finds out the only way to do it now is to do his side of the humor with his show, and I applaud it. I'm saying he's doing it good, so congratulations. I like both. But let's see how far this goes, because some naysayers may try to shut it down. The cancelers. What's up with that, you cancelers? Why are y'all trying to say everything will be canceled? Don't cancel everything. I think somebody tried to do that to me one time. Anybody that dislikes you will try everything they can to prove you wrong. And sometimes people try to cancel you before the cancel thing ever got started. So, that's how it is. But I better let y'all go. Let y'all have a good night or good evening or whatever time it is, and enjoy what you got left.